Have you ever felt like your kids don't seem to get what you are trying to say? It can be really frustrating, right? I mean, the truth is, it's not about what we say, it's about how we say it. Today, I want to share some insights that completely transform the way I connect with my kids. And by making a few simple adjustments to the way we communicate, we can make sure that our words really resonate with them, helping them feel seen and understood. I'll also dive into why every child hears things differently. So if you're struggling with getting through to your child, or if you want to strengthen your relationship with them, this episode is for you. Stay tuned as I uncover the small but powerful ways we can reshape how we communicate with our kids. My name is Chananya Abraham, and I am a psychotherapist based in Connecticut, and I am also a parenting and communications coach. And I've seen a few things over the years that have been really, really helpful when it comes to how we communicate to our kids, and specifically our kids, because in many ways, they speak a different language. I'm going to talk about 3 really important things when it comes to communication and how to communicate with our kids. The first thing that's really important to remember is that not necessarily everything that I'm saying, my kids are hearing. Kids speak a different language than us. And it's really, really important to remember that the way they go about listening and absorbing what it is that we say is different than adults. And therefore, the way they're going to process things is going to be very, very different than adults. So it's very, very important that us as parents, the way we communicate with our kids has more to do with making sure that they hear what we're saying than making sure that we give the lesson over to them. Make sure that our kids hear what it is that we are trying to say. The second thing that is really, really important to remember when it comes to communicating and getting along with our kids and that constant frustration is that it's not about us. Our job as parents is to make sure that what we're doing for our kids is setting them up to be the best version of themselves. We should not be living vicariously through our kids. And it's not our kids' job to make us happy. And in some ways, it's not even our job to make them happy, but that's maybe for a different video. But right now we're talking about the concept of making sure that we are doing right by them and for them, not for us. They want to go ahead and have dance lessons as opposed to sports lessons. Okay. Just because we didn't make the team doesn't mean that our child has to make the team now. Or just because we didn't get to be in the band doesn't mean that we have to now have our 4-year-old have drum lessons every single Sunday when they finally have a chance to not have any homework and they want to get outside. We have to make sure that what we're doing is right by them. And that comes down to making sure that we're being curious, we're being on top of. And just because we might think something is right for them doesn't mean it's right by them. We'll work with them, give them an opportunity to be able to treat you with respect because you respected them. And that's really important to remember. Kids feel as much as we do. So we want to make sure that we're doing right by them, for them, and not for us. Step number 3, and probably the most important thing when it comes to parenting, remember our fallibility. We are fallible human beings. And when it comes to parenting, we're gonna make mistakes. And that's really, really, really important to remember because kids notice every time we mess up and how we deal with it. I think it's something that can be really, really important for us to remember is that we're not perfect human beings. There's no such thing as perfect parenting. There's no such thing as perfect anything in this world, just progress. And you could be a parent that is thinking about becoming a parent, maybe about to become a parent, a new parent, or maybe someone that's been a parent for a dozen or so years, or even longer than that. But that doesn't make you an awesome parent. You're working and you're growing in your parenting. And that's for sure something that I'm guilty of, but really important to remember that what it is that we feel and we're doing right by the situation, like we're saying in rule 2. And we make mistakes, own up to it, tell your child that you made a mistake, and that's okay because we are human beings. Just because we are a parent, that doesn't make us right. And that's really, really important to remember. So we went through 3 really awesome and very important points when it comes to making sure that we're communicating and getting along with our kids properly. And if you are enjoying this video, please remember to subscribe to this channel and leave a comment. It will only take you a couple of seconds and it means the world to me. Also, if you feel like this resonates with you or your family, I can give you personalized advice. So go to this video description and you will find a link to book a therapeutic coaching call with me, Chananya Abraham.